What's up, you guys? It's Steve here, and we're hearing that today, Memorial Day, gas stimulus checks are going to probably be needed more than ever. I'm going to get you the video footage and the articles. This is your breaking news stimulus check update and stimulus package update, and also some breaking news that you're not going to want to miss. Take a look at this. Nancy Pelosi's husband was in a car crash before his DUI arrest, according to police. That is right. 82-year-old Paul Pelosi, out in his 2021 Porsche, driving around intoxicated, gets into a car wreck. Man, let me know your thoughts and the question that everybody wants to know. Take a look.
Is this a coping mechanism, having been married to the House Speaker for so long?
Man, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And also, again, Paul Pelosi is 82 years old. I am not even half of his age. And he is out there driving around in a Porsche doing all this stuff. Man, it's just absolutely incredible. And we're going to be taking a look at the video footage. Let me know your thoughts here in the comments down below. And also, you guys, in regards to gas, take a look at this. Gas prices hit record highs as Americans take to the road on Memorial Day. We're hearing that they have hit records today on this day, and high gas prices and flight cancellations foreshadow summer travel issues. That's right, flights being canceled left and right across the nation, as well as we're also dealing with these record high oil and gas prices, which we're hearing are likely not going to be coming down anytime soon. As a matter of fact, we're hearing they're likely going to continue to go up. That is right. So we're going to be seeing how is Congress going to be dealing with this. Now, we've already had proposed, I've let you know here on the channel, federal level stimulus checks to go out to everybody in the nation, help put money in people's pockets to help pay for this high gas. Now, in addition to that, we have heard proposed specifically gas stimulus checks, reoccurring gas checks to help out pay for this incredible prices that we're having across the nation. Let me know your thoughts, you guys. Are they going to be doing something about this? Are we going to be seeing any form of help? They're going to be covering some of the details in this video. So you guys, I'm going to give you the latest, and we're going to be seeing how Congress responds and how things are going to start rolling. We're hearing in these midterm elections that are coming up, Democrats that are in full control of Congress, they're going to be proposing and trying to pass, and if not passing, then having executive orders and actions to get things done to persuade voters to keep them empowered. Now, we will see. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I'm going to keep you up to date on everything, but let's dive into the latest coming out today, this Memorial Day. And again, I pray that you and your family have had a blessed Memorial Day. Let me know what you guys did in the comments down below. My family and I went out to a neighborhood celebration to remember and honor those that gave the ultimate sacrifice to fight for our nation and our freedom. Thank you to all of those of you that have done so for our country. And thank you to our veterans. Thank you very much. So you guys, with that being said, though, let's go ahead and dive right in. And also wanted to mention, consider joining my second channel, Steve Ram Finance, to learn about growing wealth and personal finance. If you're interested, I will pin a comment down below. Click the link, go subscribe, turn on notifications. More content coming on that channel to help you out. I know there's a lot going on. We need as much help as we can get. Also, if you appreciate the updates here on this channel, don't forget, smash the like button, leave your comments, share this out if you think it could help out other people. If this is your first time here and you want to stay up to date, totally free. Why not? Come join the Ram fam, smash that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, and any specific questions that you want to have answered, I'm happy to help you out. Just hop onto Instagram, shoot me a DM at SteveRam3. And with that being said, you guys, let's go ahead and dive into the video footage, and let's start off with gas prices, and then we're going to be talking about Paul Pelosi out and about in his Porsche. Let's go ahead and dive right in.
The costs of Memorial Day travel plans hitting Americans very hard as the price of gas remains at an all-time record high. Macro Trends Advisor, founding partner Mitch Rochelle joins us now. Mitch, let's talk about this inflation and these rising costs. The Biden administration has been asked about it. They say we're doing everything we can to lower inflation. But are they, if they're not willing to deal with opening up American oil and gas and unleashing American energy?
Rachel, it's been only a few weeks that they've even admitted that inflation wasn't temporary or transitory, as they've been calling it. So they're clearly not doing everything they can do. We have to unlock our energy. Right now, Saudi Arabia is exporting $1 billion a day of profit on their oil. So it's not just inflation, it's the national security threat that this poses. The reality is they're doing very little, and Americans are getting fed up.
Have you ever seen anything like this? An administration purposely impoverishing their people in order to achieve, something like, global warming or whatever it is, their green energy, their Green New Deal, when, they know they're making people poor?
Interesting. First of all, when Gerald Ford was the president, and I am old enough to remember that, at least he admitted that inflation was a problem. So, no, I haven't seen anything like it. And one thing I've observed in, studying 50 years of business and failures in different kinds of administrations, when you have long-term solutions to short-term problems, that never works. Mm-hmm. And that's exactly what this administration is doing. Yes, everybody could drive an energy efficient car and have energy efficient appliances in the house. But if you can't get that energy efficient washer and dryer, what good is it? It's not going to keep your electric bills down.
Absolutely. Well, let's talk a little bit about the housing market, because you say it could cool off with these rising interest rates.
It is cooling already, Rachel, but I don't think that that's a problem, because it was red hot and the prices were so out of reach for so many people, especially the all-important first-time home buyers who were in search of the American dream. So the fact that it's cooling isn't a bad thing. And if anybody's listening or watching and worried that we're going to have a bust, I don't think we're going to have a bust or a bubble bursting. We have so much demand for housing, and the reason why prices are going up is because there's so little supply. So if all of this means that more people put their homes on the market, that's a good thing. And if the speed of price increases slows down, also a good thing. So I'm not waving the caution flag on the housing market. I think what's happening is actually a good thing.
Yeah, the prices are definitely cooling off, but to build a new one is very, very expensive. All right. Well, Mitch, thanks for joining us this morning. Great insight.
So there you have it, you guys. Update on gas prices and also housing prices. And let me know your thoughts. I'm actually a real estate investor. Many of you guys know I've been flipping houses. I get rentals. That's how I've been able to create financial freedom for myself and my family. And a lot of people are concerned about a housing bubble and a collapse. And, let me know if you're interested. I can go into detail maybe on the other channel as to what I think is going to be unfolding. I don't necessarily agree with the masses, in my personal opinion, but I might be wrong, and we will see. But you guys, now let's take a look at what unfolded with Paul Pelosi and the DUI arrest that took place over the weekend with him intoxicated at 82 years old, driving in his Porsche. Let's go ahead and take a look and let me know your thoughts in the comments down below.
Different NorCal hero. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's husband. Oh, no, he was arrested over the weekend in California and charged with driving under the influence. Paul Pelosi, 82 years young, driving a 2021 very fast Porsche when he was arrested in Napa County, where they grow a lot of wine and cops are looking out for old drunks. He posted $5,000 bail. As a lawyer and as a resident of Northern California, what say you, Emily Campagno?
What say you, Kennedy? Look, I was quoting The Crown, everyone. First of all, this just really angers me and upsets me, because first of all, it's super juvenile, right? This is not what you do. You're supposed to uphold the laws. You're supposed to be better than everyone. You're supposed to show us what you're supposed to do. And this is the equivalent of stumbling out of like a bar at 2 a.m. after last call with your keys in your hand heading to your car, because absolutely in Napa, there is a heightened sensitivity and appreciation for alcohol and also for ensuring people don't drive drunk. This guy blasted through a stop sign and blew across the St. Helena Highway. He is massively lucky that there were no injuries and that poor 48-year-old man that hit him, or that when they hit each other, that he wasn't injured and that there wasn't a death occurred, because this guy was reckless and thought he was above the law. His bail was set at $5,000, which is typical for a DUI charge. But I think I'm frankly extremely disappointed in Pelosi's other half, and I hope that he is held accountable and isn't simply given a pass because of who his wife is.
Yeah, or how much money he has. David Avella, he's worth northward of $120 million. They have an estate in St. Helena, to Emily's point. He was only a few minutes away. So call an Uber. You got enough connections, you can stash the Porsche overnight. If someone steals it, you can go buy a new one the next day. It's not worth putting people's lives at risk, is it, David?
Money nor power prevents stupidity. And we're on the heels of the Sonoma County prosecuting attorney, the person in charge of prosecuting DUIs, who just resigned because she was charged with a DUI. And it goes to the bigger issue out in California. You have prosecuting attorneys who will not enforce the law, announce the laws they're not going to enforce. So the question going forward is Paul Pelosi going to be prosecuted for this DUI?
Yes, if for no other reason than the alliteration alone. So, Tommy, is this a coping mechanism, having been married to the House Speaker for so long?
Hey, listen, I don't think that there is any excuse even being married to Nancy Pelosi, though, you know, he's made a lot of money off of that title, I'm sure. But there is just no excuse for this. This is so selfish. And I got to tell you guys, for the last several weeks, we've been hearing from Democrats about how Republicans don't care about life. We don't care about anybody. We don't care about anybody's safety. And then to have somebody as prominent as him do something so reckless, so selfish. Imagine if someone had died because of his decision.
Yep.
He could absolutely afford an Uber. He has plenty of resources. He could afford a driver. This is an ultimate slap in the face to his community and to his country. And I hope that he's held accountable. I hope that he doesn't get that liberal privilege pass. And I hope that Nancy says something about it, because I think we are owed that from her as well. She talks a lot. I'd like to see what she says about this one.
So there you have it, you guys. And do you want to see Nancy Pelosi address this? Well, what we've heard is so far she has been silent, but if anything comes, I'll be sure to let you know what she has to say about the entire thing. And also, I'll be sure to let you know what Congress has to say about responding to these record high gas prices, food prices, this inflation, if they're going to be providing stimulus checks, what's going to be happening with the negotiations taking place right now for a new stimulus package with Senator Joe Manchin, who we are hearing is saying he is confident they're going to be getting something done before the midterm elections. Now, you guys, whatever unfolds, I'll be sure to let you know here on the channel and keep you up to date so that way you know what's going on. And as always, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you made it this far and you haven't already, don't forget, take a quick second, smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Helps me out a ton. Thank you so much. And if you want to stay up to date, totally free, why not? Come join the Ram fam. I'll keep you up to date on everything going on. All you got to do is take one quick second to smash that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell so that way you're notified right away as soon as updates come out. If you got any specific questions, shoot them to me in the DM on Instagram at SteveRam3. Consider joining my second channel, Steve Ram Finance, to learn about growing wealth and personal finance. And if you're interested, we are currently working on a massive project to assemble all state, county, and city stimulus checks available across the nation. A massive, comprehensive list to make sure that nobody misses out on any checks that are available to them, as we're hearing reports that 90% of those eligible don't even know what's available to them, and they're missing out on free money that has been provided, already distributed out from previous packages, and they're missing windows of opportunity. And I don't want anybody here on the channel to miss out on anything that's available to them. The Ram fam, I want to make sure that you are in the know. So you guys keep an eye out for that. And once again, as always, thank you so much for joining me. I will catch you in the next one. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.